Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Next Saturday might be the game in Ann Arbor between Michigan and Ohio State. But here in Northeast Ohio, we have our own version of it right here. This is the Parma Holy War on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. Up next, Holy Name and Padua Hockey.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say first, all glory to God. Without him, I am nothing.
Power the shove, Neighbor Nation, we will see you on Saturday afternoon. Riley Meister gets the point.
Smacked into left field. Say goodnight to that baseball.
And there's another one. It's back to back Jacks for KSU Tuscarawas. Needs a point, and it's alive. Hansen pushes it over. Unbelievable. We play on. It's blocked. We're tied. We're tied. Unbelievable. Live from Michael A. Ries Ice Arena, this is OHSAA Hockey on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. Tonight's matchup, it is the Parma Holy War on ice as the 1-1 Padua Bruins take on the 0-4 Holy Name Green Wave. Alongside me tonight, Mr. Kevin Anko. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. Mr. Anko, it's been a while. Welcome back to the broadcast booth.
Thank you so much for having me tonight here in Parma for one of the early hockey games of the season to get a good look at both of these teams tonight.
And when looking at both of these teams, they are in completely different ends of what could possibly be described as your ceiling. For Padua, there are talks, maybe whispers right now, but talks, that they could contend with Ignatius come March to make it to the Frozen Four. As for Holy Name, it's still a rebuild.
We're still in the rebuild here. You're still playing some of the young bucks, the 9th and 10th graders that you're relying on, which is a little tough. And then you turn around at Padua, you have a blend of upperclassmen with underclassmen with skill. And like you said, really tale of two ends.
Padua has so much talent. It's a tale of two ends of the same exact city. Padua, aspirations of some silverware. Holy Name trying to make it back to the regional quarterfinals where they bowed out last year to Avon Lake. So a great year for their standards as the number 12 seed, upsetting Westlake on the road in the round of 32 in regionals. With that said, we will toss things to our in-house PA announcer, and she will get us underway with our pregame announcements and the national anthem. No matter which team that you are supporting tonight, one thing we can all agree on, you gotta love the stick tap on the ice at the end of the anthem. One of the coolest things in all of hockey outside of the actual gameplay.
I would agree. When you see both teams doing it at the same time, they see a little bit of that unity.
Well, here we go. We have 45 minutes total at the most. The reason we say at the most, last year in this matchup, it was a 10-0 victory here at Ries for Padua. That's the mercy rule. I think Holy Name's goal tonight is to avoid that happening 2 years in a row.
I agree. I do like the mercy rule in hockey, but you do want to avoid it no matter what cost here.
And against your rival as well. It's one thing if it happens like it did in the first regular season game here a couple years ago against US. You score the opening goal, then 11 unanswered. It is what it is. You're a new team. This is year number 3 against your rival. You play them now, including this game, 5 times. You have to make some changes to make this game go the full 45, if possible.
Yep, and I think it starts with a good, solid first period. Don't come out flying too hard. It's a long game. Stay focused, keep them close at the end, and then see what happens.
And keeping it close is what Holy Name is going to have to do without Reed Fainer. And that is a big loss for them. The junior out tonight due to suspension. That's 2 of your goals on the bench, inactive.
Yep. Reed trying to defend his goalie, right? Somebody a little too close to the goalie. Unfortunately, gets kicked out of the game, suspension. So we will definitely miss Reed tonight. He is a strong young man.
And the puck will drop, and we are off to the races here at Ries. And some early physicality by Gino Boscarello. If I'm not mistaken, he did miss last year's game due to injury, along with Jack Obris. 2 key players for Padua. Obris now graduated. Boscarello, one of 2 captains on the roster this year, along with Kustra, the goalkeeper, who it is not going to be him in between the sticks tonight. It is going to be Sean Nugent, the senior. And as you said, Mr. Ronco, the next game, it's Gilmore. They're resting Kustra for tomorrow night.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought they'd use him for Gilmore tomorrow. It'll be the second time they play him this year, and they'll be ready for Gilmore tomorrow.
Padua wants to get an early attack going here. 16:20 left to go in the first. And a chance here for Padua to get their opening strike. A great solo run. Sevchik is there to deny the first time. And they are very nearly able to clear the area, but still a loose puck. Sevchik tries to fall on it, and we have our first whistle of the evening. And here come some changes for the Bruins. Clock does read 16:02.
And I remember the old days when we had 15-minute periods.
It changed? This where last year was 15.
15, yeah.
So it changed this year now.
Is that a new rule, 17-minute periods?
I guess it is. We're going to roll with it because I have not seen that one yet. Once again, Padua circling the goal on the far side, trying to get the opening strike tonight. And great spacing from the Bruins, as you would expect. This is a well-oiled offensive machine. There's the physicality on the far side. The Namers, as they did last year, might have to rely on some strategic icing to clear their lines. And we saw plenty of it last year in this matchup. I mean, maybe at least 10 to 15.
We did have a lot of icings. We did, and they needed them.
You do have 19 players on the roster, obviously some inactive tonight. So it's not as much of a necessity, but still is. A great shot here for the Bruins, but saved by Sevchik. A long-range missile launched in by Jackson Hicks. And Hicks is one of the key players to look at tonight for Padua. No goals or assists yet this year, but he is a key player in this offense. And another chance here for the Bruins. Good pass just outside the crease, but it goes right across the face of goal, but still in the attacking third for the Bruins. And it's going to be Jukic, the freshman, trying to battle inside. A lot of Bruins in the area, a lot of Namers, but another chance here for Padua. Sevchik denies, still right around the crease. It's a loose puck, and it gets out of the final third. A great defensive sequence for the Namers.
Fantastic save by Emily Sevchik.
That's how you have to operate if you are Holy Name. You have to hold up in the fire for a minute or 2 at a time. If you can, you have a great chance to keep them off the board. Sevchik once again having to deny. She will be very active tonight, and there she is once again, and the clock will stop. I think it was the meeting at Padua in the first year back for the program. She had 59 saves, I think.
Jeez. It's so great to have her back healthy this year. You know, she had the injury last year, the concussion. She's back. She's healthy. She's good.
And this is game number 5 for Holy Name. She is the first repeat starting goalkeeper. Otherwise, we have had 4 starting goalkeepers in 4 games for the Namers.
Yeah, very interesting. We do have 4 goalkeepers this year. Junior, sophomore, and 2 freshmen.
And they could be very active depending on how these games go. Good physicality by Cardenas, but still a great chance for the Bruins. Sevchik able to deny the opportunity from Miller. Miller, the most potent goal scorer on the squad with 2 so far this year in 2 games. He goes for his 3rd again. Sevchik once again with the save.
He's getting peppered with shots, but responding each time so far.
So far this year, entering play tonight, she has played a total of 66 minutes, 7 goals allowed, 52 saves, just south of 90% in the save category, 88.1. And that is second on the team in comparison to Colin Birch, who has 88.7.
She just had 2 more right there.
And Holy Name is yet to get a shot off tonight on the Bruins.
It was a nice start, winning the face-off, a little bit of action on the Bruins side, and then it's been all Padua for the last 3.5 minutes.
And I think this is how we expect the game to continue. Padua might get up to 100 shots tonight. There's a chance they do, given how strong they've started. Another chance here right outside of the crease, right now in front of it. But Sevchik able to spring back into action. Great defense by the Namers. Long-range shot from Boscarello. Booted right. Sevchik once again gets a piece of it. And the whistle will blow again.
I don't remember the exact number, so if somebody wants to text me CJ Belotis' number, in the 5 overtime game against St. Ed's, I do think he approached 80-some saves in that game. But again, that was 5 overtimes.
And how long ago was that game?
Oh, that was a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. A game at Brooklyn. CJ Belotis between the pipes there.
And that's the first technical save of the game for the Bruins.
I'd have to say probably 11 years ago.
So a long time ago, a push from behind. It will not be called a foul. And here comes Padua once again, looking dangerous as they want that opening strike. It's pivotal for them in this matchup. They dominated both legs of it last year. They want that to continue. And once again, a shot misses across the face of goal. So many right in and around the crease, but not enough to go in quite yet from Padua. The Namers still holding up with 13 left to go in the opening frame. And here comes the counterattack. Sevchik losing it, and Boscarello clears his lines.
5 minutes in, Padua has 10 shots on goal.
Oh, wow, they have it up on the board this year.
Yes, they do.
We're moving up in the world. So translate it, 10 saves for Sevchik.
Yep. Awfully good start for Emily.
In what, 5 minutes?
In 5 minutes, yep.
Dare we scale this? Dare we scale this to a full game?
Still tough adjusting to the 17-minute period.
I did not expect that to happen. I really didn't even hear about it until, well, it was on the board. But a face-off here in the Namers attacking area, but the Bruins easily able to control it, and a chance to counterattack if they can catch the Namers sleeping here, but Holy Name able to get it back for a second. But Nick Badds, the junior, able to win it back for Padua, and they are able to now officially clear their lines with one final pass. And there it is. And now here comes the counterattack once again from Padua. Quick skating up the ice. Here's the chance. Sevchik seals off her corner. Not quite yet for the Bruins. And they will keep pushing it. A long-range opportunity, and it will find the back of the net for Padua. It's Brody Evans, his first goal of the season. Padua strikes first.
Really nice job by the Bruins screening Emily's vision there. Nice shot on goal. Nice job, blocking her out there.
And we will watch this one back on the replay. That was a thing of beauty. Maybe outside the final third as well. We'll see where it officially comes from. Just outside of it. Brody Evans, the sophomore, a great long-range strike. And as expected, Padua does get the opener tonight.
Their 12th shot on goal goes in.
But still, Emily, 12 saves on 13 shots. That is still tremendous. And you look at the clock, 12:25 left to play in the first. We're not even 5 minutes in. There's peppering with shots. This is a monsoon.
This is.
Ice storm, is that more technically sound with hockey?
Let's go Ice Storm. Yeah, Ice Storm.
We'll go Ice Storm. There we go. But a great strike there from number 12, Brody Evans. Now a goal and an assist on the year. And there's a chance that one was unassisted, depending on how they want to call it. We don't have that on the board quite yet. But Padua, they are on the board, and they are not done. I don't think anybody thinks they're going to be done for a long time, as this team is just too good to go away. But the Namers want an answer. They want to get a goal here at Ries against Padua. I don't think they have yet since the program has come back. I think it's been 2 clean sheets for the Bruins, and they want a third here tonight. And they will circle behind the crease. A little pile up between the Namers and the Bruins. Padua able to get it out of the tough area. And they will try it again outside of the crease. Here's the chance. And once again across the face of goal. And it is going to be stuck in the far corner. And a lot of fans here in attendance tonight. You see them on your screen as they are making kind of a barricade right in front of that side.
That's our first icing of the night.
Very surprised to see it take this long.
I agree.
But then again, the game speed has been very quick. I would say a lot quicker than last year.
Yes.
And by quick, I mean it stays in one spot and just lingers for a while. Puck drops again, and we are back to the action on the far side. Holy Name trying to control. They just need to clear their area, and they will do so and build this counterattack. Cardenas lays it off behind. Sophomore Andrioli gets sent into the boards. A powerful hit from Jackson Hicks. And here come the Padua Bruins in transition. A great opportunity here for Jukic. Now played inside. That is number 9 with the shot, Boomsma. And it is going to get stuck once again in the corner. Expect to see a lot of that tonight. You see the physicality every single year of this rivalry, and there it is once again. Andrioli, a shove to get the puck back, and it will go near the final third of Padua. Intercepted to play it back in, and Padua's counter is building once again. They will go behind the net, trying to find a good pass right in front of Sefcik with officially less than 11 minutes to go in the opening frame. And a lot of ricochets off the boards. Not so much from the puck, but from the players more than anything. Another good pass across the face of goal. Sefcik gets nudged in the end. Nothing called, and this one is going to sky up the floor once again. And it is going to go down as an icing. And here comes the line change for the Namers. And it's great to say that we can see line changes finally.
Yes.
The joke going back to year 1 was girls basketball runs a hockey rotation. Hockey runs a girls basketball rotation. And I mean, it was eerily accurate. I mean, you go back to that year, not many players, maybe enough for 1.5 lines. Hicks right in front of goal, takes the shot, denying before it gets there. And it will go behind the net for the Bruins. Boomsma trying to force it inside. Another boom off the boards. And this one will get loose on the edges. The Namers trying to fling it around the world, and they will. And this will be yet another icing.
Yeah, we had Boomsma and Andrioli, both a little physicality together. They both play lacrosse as well, both good lacrosse players. Team's counting on them for next year.
And we talk about lacrosse a little bit. It's going to be a different Namer team with a lot of the same faces. The reason we say different, no Pete Rose.
Yeah, we were so blessed to have Pete Rose in goal for the last 4 years. And
right off the icing, it's another one.
Yeah, Pete will be greatly missed. He's playing in college now. I wish him the best of luck, but we sure did enjoy watching him play.
And to think that he only came in due to an injury, if I'm not mistaken. That freshman year.
Well, he came in freshman year. John Uncle was playing goalie, held the fort down, but you could see that Pete Rose had a lot of talent. And then John Uncle gets moved to defense, and Pete Rose to goalie, and that was really a great fit because then Uncle had a great senior year on defense, and Pete Rose as a sophomore really shined as a goalie. So it really worked out for the best of everybody.
It definitely did, as John had a lot of great moments. And it looks like Padua is going to go a man up, no goalkeeper for this sequence. A bold move by the Bruins. We'll see if it pays off here. If it does, this could be genius, and the whistle will blow. But what are your thoughts on this one?
A little bit of gamesmanship. I think it sends a message.
What message do you think they're trying to send here?
We're going to put up a lot of points tonight. We're going to score a lot of goals.
I respect the effort, though, from them. I really do.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll see how long they do opt to go with this. And right away, he's back in. No surprise at all, but you never know with Padua. They want to control this one. They feel like they should be up by more than one. And if you're watching this matchup, then yes, you would have to agree to seeing how this game has gone. This is not a one-score game. Padua has complete control, and there is some extra gamesmanship there by Nugent. And the Bruins will build their counter once again. 1-0 your score here, trying to make it 2. Sefcik gets a piece of it, sends it wide. Andrioli clearing the area, but still right there for the taking. Padua sends it across the boards. 1-0 once again your score, 9:15 left to go in the opening frame. And there is the whistle once again.
We have 1:32 left in the penalty.
That's a big penalty for the Namers, being a man down here. You can't have that happen in this matchup against this team.
No, you have a hard enough time with full strength.
But we'll see how they manage the next minute and a half. I think a lot of icings will be on the cards. A good hit against the boards once again. Padua trying to get close to that crease. And that has been their mission for the last couple of minutes since scoring their opener. Coin plays it across now. A great chance here for the Bruins right in front of goal. Denied. Krill was close. So was Crawford. And it is going to be loose once again. 1:05 left to go on the penalty. Good pass far side for Padua. They will take the pass.
Beautiful centering
Their
pass.
shot not quite from Crawford.
Nice centering pass.
And that's how Padua gets you. Draws you to the boards and then plays in a perfect pass. That's how they scored their opener, pretty much, as it was a long-range opportunity. Once again, Padua clearing their goalkeeper. Right now, it is a man-up and one opportunity with no goalkeeper on the ice. A great long-range shot saved. That time it was Adam Coyne. Coyne, 1 assist on the year, unable to get on the board for the first time himself.
And we have a second player in the penalty box.
It does appear to be that way.
Number 71 just made his way in.
And that would be one of your two captains in Ben Rose.
2 seniors, Ben Rose and Thomas Cardenas.
You have to rely on those 2 seniors. Cardenas, the only one of the 2 that came into the reintroduction of the program. Ben Rose transferring in last year, so still relatively new with the program, but was not there for that initial campaign, which is big. 25 seconds left to go on the initial penalty. Padua still circling inside their final third. Still 1-0, and they will lose this one back. Not an ideal situation for the Bruins. Boscarello trying to get it back up quickly. Only 10 seconds left to go. Up 2 men. We'll see if Padua can finally break one in. They've only scored from long range tonight. Good pass, trying to find Hicks. Now back to Boscarello, not in time. 1 penalty down, 1:20 left to go on the other. Padua still trying to find their second, but the Namer defense is able to clear the area, and they should be able to avoid the icing. But it looks like they took too long, and it still stays right there. That's one of the rare occasions that I really do say you have to ice it. Take a breather. But instead, they will continue this sequence. 1 minute left to go, being 1 man down. Boscarello missing wide left on that attempt. And it will go to Messina. Now behind the goal, Jukic. The Bruins up 1-0 in this one. Boscarello plays it inside. Sefcik falls on it. Whistles blow. Time stops.
2 more saves, up to 18.
What's she on pace for at this point?
Oh, gosh. You got a calculator?
I mean, right now, 18 saves, probably 36 in each period. That's over 100.
Yeah.
On pace for over 100 is insane work. If she gets to that, I think would be a program record and then some. Still plenty of time and a lot to withstand before that. Coyne plays it out wide for the Bruins. Another chance here. That shot going across the face of goal from Rvolski. Now back to the boards. Padua resetting their situation. Adam Coyne plays it once again to the wing. A lot of Bruins expecting a pass Rvolski, or whether Crawford plays it behind. A lot of movement right in front of the goal. A little bit of an arm battle. Cardenas a late shove. And we could see our first fight brewing right in front of Sefcik. And that could really hurt if a shot does go against her. And it looks like the other penalty officially is cleared. So they miss on that opportunity, but very nearly from long range score. But melee range is enough. Padua finds the back of the net again, and they are up by 2, it appears.
I believe Emily made the initial save and then got on the rebound there.
Right off the crossbar, it looked like, at least from this angle, and then somebody found it right in front of the goal. You held up during the power play, but right after it.
Yeah.
And you see the fighting right on your screen.
Yep.
And Cardenas lost his man in the end. That was Alex Krill with the goal, number 27.
I believe Krill was the one who did the nice screen before blocking Emily's view earlier too.
So now 2-0 Padua. Krill 2 goals on the year. And the Bruins are in business as expected. Amato playing it towards the boards. And now Emily Sefcik with 18 saves, 20 shots faced in this opening frame. Padua keeping the ball, or rather the puck, inside of their final third. Holy Name wins it back, and they will be able to clear their lines. And I think they will avoid the icing. Yes, they will, but still only 1 shot, and it wasn't really an attempt on goal. Just the puck found their goalkeeper, and that's about it. Good physicality against the boards again by Josh Sefcik. Nothing else going for the Namer offense. This Padua defense, dangerous as ever, and they add a little mustard on top of it. A good body check to the boards. Padua on the counter once again. They say no penalty. That chance, no good. As Sevcik is able to pick it up on the attempt from Green, the freshman. And the time will stop at 5:27. It's time for a line change. In a high-paced opening 10 minutes at this point.
I'm not sure I would have guessed 20 shots on goal at this point.
With only 2 goals.
With only 2 goals.
I feel like you would have thought
Great job, Emily.
less.
Great job, Emily.
Emily's single-handedly keeping the Namers in this game. Without her, this is a completely different game. And I don't think we want to venture that guess. But once again, Padua, it looks like able to find their way in.
Yep.
And yep, there it is.
It's a really nice shot. Went upper left corner, top shelf. Very nice shot. Perfect placement.
It was tough to see from this angle. Just play stopped, and you kind of imagine what happened there. We'll see it here on the replay. Just right in front of the goal. And a loose puck just kind of spiraled in.
Yeah.
And Padua now up by 3.
5:11 left in the first period here.
And this is exactly what Padua expected coming in. This is more, if you ask them, like it.
Yeah. The real challenge here is to just keep playing hockey. Don't get chippy. Don't get frustrated. Keep playing hockey. Keep doing your best and just see what happens here. You get chippy, then it becomes something else. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the score. Play hard. Do your best. Keep getting better.
And my question for you is, how long do these starters stay in given Gilmore tomorrow?
Oh boy, I know Padua. I know Padua would love to beat Gilmore tomorrow. That would really send a nice message.
Lost 4-1 the first time out.
Yeah. Bruins have a deep bench.
A lot of it depends on how Holy Name plays down the stretch in this first period. You're not going to bench anybody before the opening frame is done. That is pretty much a given.
Correct.
But after that, it's anybody's guess, really, especially if Padua continues to find ways to score. 21 shots in the opening frame so far. As that time, Nugent lets it go behind. 1 save for him, and once again, it really wasn't a save. It's just one that kind of fell into his lap. And the Namer defense once again springs into action, trying to clear their lines. And there's a lot of that happening, but Padua right there to intercept. Another great opportunity brewing. It's Boomsma right in front of the goal. Plays it on back. It's Boscarello. He could take this one from range. He will. Deny before it finds the crease and Sevcik. And the Namers are able to clear the puck away. Boscarello, he gets lapped by Andrioli and poked away. Still a chance for the Namers, but nobody else there to help Shane out. And Padua's defense able to hold up, and a nice hit in front of us as that was Boomsma laying the wood. And now 2 Namers trip each other in the middle of the ice. Padua on the counter immediately. A chance for number 4, and Sevcik hangs on. Maybe her best save of the night.
And it's got to be a special moment for the Sevcik family to have, your daughter and your son on the ice at the same time playing hockey together. That's got to be a fantastic family moment.
I mean, if you break down the attendees of Holy Name High School, there's basically 5 families that make them up. So to see one that's not really on that list is always refreshing. Nothing against it. I'm not going against it.
Correct,
I'm just saying.
Correct.
If
But when you have families with, 90, 100, 103 family members going to Holy Name, I know what you're saying. I do.
I'm not calling out the Stibley family, but I am at the same time here. 3:30 left to go in the opening period. Padua trying to get close to the crease once again, but we have seen them play their best well outside of the crease. That first goal, one of the best that we have seen all year, and any sport that has a goal, really, was from long range, and that was Brody Evans. But Padua, they want a quick night here at Ries, and a chance for the 4th, another long-range opportunity. The leftover spill right in front, but denied again by Sevcik. A third attempt finds the back of the net. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Padua up by 4.
That was a beautiful shot. You got to tip your cap sometimes.
Is this the most resilient team in the area? It might not be the most difficult game on their schedule, but to continue shooting with such confidence to finally find the back of the net on one, that's impressive.
Yep.
And a great sally on top of it.
The focus is fantastic from the Bruins tonight.
So Padua 4-0 on a total of 27 shots. So 23 saves so far for Sevcik. That in its own right is truly impressive. But we'll see if Padua can get a fifth before the period is done. Cardenas, slap shot, saved by Nugent. And that's his true first save of the night. Second on the stat sheet. But if you look at the game script, you look at the way the game is actually played, that's a true save. The first one, not really.
I would agree. Yep. Real safe.
You hate to say that terminology, but
Yep.
once again, we are seeing the game the way it's actually happening, not the actual paper recap after this one.
Yeah, we have not spent a lot of time in the Bruin zone here.
And a great shot for the Namers, but saved again. Nugent doing a great job now, facing some pressure. Another good shot, though, by Josh Sefcik.
Yeah, been a good last 30 seconds or so here for the Green Wave.
You keep mounting this pressure. It's great for the Namers, but the more and more Padua can hold the clean sheet, the better and better they feel about this defense, especially once again going to Gilmore tomorrow. You have to go to basically a fortress of the game to win. And I believe that's the varsity team. That is not going to be their prep squad. Still a very good team for Gilmore. A lot of physicality, though, by Padua. And we go to that question once again, and we'll talk about it at the break. At what point do you pull the plug on the starters? And we're starting to get maybe close to that question.
Yeah.
Or which one specifically?
That's a tough question. If it was a morning game, which I know it's not, but if it was a morning game, you'd be tempted to pull them earlier. You get a good breakfast and lunch in you. So, yeah, maybe a little bit later than you would if it was a morning game.
And it also could be, okay, guys, how do you feel? You feel great, you're staying in. It could be a question from the coaching staff of, do you want to continue? And I think the answer will be yes. Yeah. Another good opportunity in front of goal denied. Yeah. And Holy Name will have to continue holding up for the final 2:10 of the frame. Padua wants to make it 5-zip before it's all said and done. A great opportunity to play it in. And once again, it's saved by Sefcik.
She's got at least 25 saves now, I believe.
I think we could easily say at this point, if she wasn't playing, this one's done.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be 10-0 already.
Yeah. And, you know, it takes a lot of mental discipline to just block out any goals. In lacrosse, in hockey, you're going to give up goals, unfortunately. And it takes a lot of discipline to just be able to block that out and just keep playing next save, next save, next save. And Emily's been able to do that so far.
And this one is just stuck in the corner. Once again, we expected it to happen quite a lot, but, well, here it is again. And the puck will sky forward. Holy Name trying to get this one away from the ranging defense of the Bruins, not able to do so. Nike Keel able to play it across the boards and picked up by Nate Carlson, the junior. So already a lot of new faces getting involved in this attack for the Bruins. And here they come once again, flying up the floor. Green dispossessed in the middle, lapped right back for the Namers, but right back to the Bruins. Here they come once again, ranging up the ice. They want number 5, and they have 90 seconds to get it. But first, they will have a quick breather as the whistle will blow.
Yeah, we had a nice defensive play there by Jackson Stewart to break up the Padua drive there for a second.
So now you're looking at a minute 23 left to go in the opening period. This is kind of extra time in comparison to last year. Now 17-minute periods.
Yeah. I was hoping that the Green Wave could keep it to maybe 2-0, but with the amount of shots they're peppering in, actually 4 isn't bad either, I guess, at this point.
But they're very close to that 5th.
They are.
And the pep ring continues to become a hailing as we enter the final minute of the 17 to begin tonight's Parma Holy War on ice. The Namers down 4-0. Still showing some positives, and we'll harp on those during the break, as that is a lot of what this is going to be. You have to find the positives if you are Holy Name, as this match will most likely see you fall to 0-5.
Yep.
And as we do see a couple of substitutions for Holy Name, our next broadcast will be on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Come see the Minerva girls basketball take on Indian Creek. Should be a fun matchup over at Minerva High School. And that'll wrap up our coverage before Thanksgiving. Then on Saturday, join us at BW for a Holy Name basketball doubleheader. It's the girls against Strongsville at 2 and the boys against Olmsted Falls at 3:30 live here on the SmeeSports YouTube channel.
And speaking of Indian Creek, still in the football playoffs?
Indian Valley, not Indian Creek.
Valley.
A lot of those schools with very similar names down there. They all blend together at the end of the day, really. Whistle blows once again. And with 33.3 seconds left to go, we will have pretty much a line change for the Bruins. As you see, once again, so many fans in attendance tonight.
Very well attended tonight. Very, very good. Good to see.
Not surprised at all.
Nope.
And we'll focus our view down there for the puck drop. Another face-off for the Bruins. And the whistle blows immediately. We run maybe 3 seconds off the clock for that. And as well, it is worth noting it is 7:45 p.m. I know we didn't start on time, but 45 minutes for the opening frame seems a little steep.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there, and we are not done yet. Still plenty of time in regards to hockey, especially if Padua can keep this one inside of their attacking third. Unable to do so, it'll sky right back. Boscarello taking it inside. A great chance for the Bruins. Still with 10 seconds to play in the opening period. The Namers will sky it across the boards. One last chance for the Bruins if they play their cards right, but this one is going to default back. And depending on if Holy Name touched it or not, this could be icing, and I think it is. If so, puck drop, maybe one pass.
They got
you got to strike.
They got a chance.
That is a very scary sight for the Namer faithful. You don't want to give them a shot here.
4.7 seconds left.
Your defense has to hold up. Puck will drop. Padua needs a shot here. One last at the buzzer, saved by Sevchik. And that will do it for the opening 17 minutes here at Michael A. Ries. Padua up 4-0 through 17 minutes. And you look at the scoreboard, 32-3 in regards to shots. So with that said, Emily Sevchik has made 28 saves tonight.
I would have believed 15, 18 in the first period. 28 is pretty remarkable. She's got the laser focus still.
Scale it across the periods, 84 saves.
Yikes.
That is a lot of shots being thrown at you.
Yeah.
And we'll see if we do see a third period. There's a chance we don't.
Yeah, and I apologize for saying this, but because there was so much time spent in the Green Waves end, they might not be as tired as you'd think. There wasn't a whole lot of skating going on. There was a lot of defending the goal there, so maybe their legs are a little bit fresher. Maybe.
Could be. We'll end up seeing what happens after this break. Looking at the clock, we got just under 11 minutes to go before we are back to the action. And as both sides talk things over, we will step aside here on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. Through 1, Padua 4, Holy Name 0. Your score as you are watching OHSAA Hockey presented by Ledgeville Barbershop.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Welcome back to Michael A. Ries Ice Arena in Parma. Scores scored through one period. Padua 4, Holy Name 0. You are watching OHSAA Hockey on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. So far, Mr. Ronco, it is all Padua of 4-0. Emily Sepchik, 28 saves. But one player can't win you a game like this.
Correct. I'd say Emily Sepchik in the first period was a highlight, and also the penalty kill when we were two men down. That was pretty fantastic as well. So a couple positive things there.
And a positive, with all the action down here, we have a better vantage point now.
We do have a great view here.
We can actually see the action for a little bit.
Yeah.
We take the small victories right now, don't we?
This is a small victory.
Actually, for the broadcast standpoint, it's a massive victory. A great slap shot to open up the period. Well, once again, saved by Sepchik. Save number 29 on the night. And just as we talk about having the puck down here, it is cleared away, but it is going to be an icing call. First ice of the second period. Puck comes right back.
And only maybe about the fourth icing this game so far, maybe?
Progress.
And
a big thing I want to talk about with Holy Name is not that the players aren't getting better themselves. It's the players who have gotten so good and have left the program. That's a big issue for them right now. Team Ohio taking a lot of their best players.
Yep. And that has been a problem the last few years. And then that causes, ninth graders and 10th graders to play when they're a little bit smaller, not quite as strong. And everybody knows the weight room slows the game down for everybody. And all that means is when you're a 9th or 10th grader, you've just had less time in there to get your gains in.
And against varsity opposition, no less. It's not like you're going and playing other teams that are around your skill level. You're playing teams that are competing for a state championship.
Correct. And I think that would be a step in the right direction for this Green Wave program. With the youth here, to play some games in a lower division would definitely help with confidence, get more looks, real looks. This game tonight, we haven't had much to work on because we haven't had the puck much.
And it might not do much right away, but go play in the CVCA Holiday Tournament.
Yeah, something like that to give yourself a chance to play with a more similar competition, because the effort's there. These guys are working hard. You're working hard.
You just have to find the result on the ice. Another great chance for Padua, but an even better save by Emily Sepchik. That shot coming in from Nick Badsda.
Yeah, the difference between a junior and a senior and a freshman is huge at this point. 10, 20 years from now, the 1 or 2 years isn't a difference, but right now it's a huge difference.
And hockey's not like basketball where, okay, a freshman plays a lot of minutes and is the team. No, even at the college level, you have to play most likely club before you go and play at a Division I level.
Correct, but here's another thing. In football and in lacrosse, tennis, those are sports that you could pick up as a ninth grader, continue to get better, and be a real contributor. Hockey, if you don't have the time on the ice, it's really hard to start as a 13 or 14-year-old. So many guys have so much ice time and the skating ability, the stamina. You can pick up players. You can take a basketball player and turn him into a wide receiver pretty easily a lot of times, a good athlete. But in hockey, if you don't have that skate time, it's pretty tough to take new players.
And I think, to your point, we saw that a lot with Holy Name bringing in just some football players to play basketball on the opposite end of things. Padua continuing their physicality inside their final third, and that shot across the face of goal.
Well, look at the lacrosse players. They're hockey players. They pick up lacrosse, and it translates extremely well. There is no other sport that I know of that translates well to hockey.
Being a middle linebacker in football might be the only one, but for the wrong reasons there.
So are you saying the middle linebacker could translate to a defenseman in hockey maybe?
I mean, somebody anchored to the penalty box,
Yeah.
but that's still a role.
I mean, Austin Wondolowski was an anomaly. There's a kid who was an outstanding football player who picked up hockey.
Not to interrupt, another chance here for the Bruins. Sapchik with the save.
Yeah, sorry.
Back to your point, though.
But Wondolowski picked up hockey around 12 or 13. He was an anomaly where he became an excellent hockey player as well.
And you go back to Team Ohio, the year that the team folded, where did he play? Team Ohio.
Oh.
And I believe Brock Bloomfield also followed.
Yes.
And his brother Brant is on the ice right now for the Bruins, or at least in the game. I don't think he's on the ice currently.
Yep, we did see Mrs. Booms. Very nice to see her.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a really weird one. One kid went to Holy Name, playing on a Final Four team in football. The other might be on a Final Four hockey team at Padua.
Yeah.
A lot of athletic prowess in that family. Back to the action. A shot going wide for the Namers. A big thing in this period for Holy Name, getting the puck closer and closer to the crease. You want to try and force a mistake from Nugent, but it's not that easy. And here comes Padua on the counterattack. It's Hess, and denied again by Sefcik. And if you're Padua right now, you have to be extremely frustrated. You look at the shots on targets. I think that'll take it up to 34. If so, 30 saves tonight for Sefcik. In the win against Walsh, your starting goalkeeper Kushra had 33.
For the game.
Correct. And we still have 14 and change left to go before the next intermission. We're not even halfway through the game. Good lane pick by the Namers, a chance to counter, but the Bruins defense right there. And their resilience has been fun to see tonight. And instead of resilience, there is a little push up the ice. And they will take back the puck. It's Boscarello dribbling through the defense. And the Namers are able to clear their lines. This one could be an icing, but I don't think they're going to call it as such, as it looks like a Bruin did tap it before it was sent all the way up. The Padua's defense, very good at turning a play into an offensive push. And they're going to try and do it again here as we speak. Boscarello controlling the puck right in front of us, and a loud smack on the boards. Sefcik, excellent resilience. You can see the family connection there, and that is one of our first big hits of the night. It's a rivalry game, don't forget it, and here comes that rivalry aspect. But going back to my point, you can tell that Emily and Josh come from the same family. Unfazed by that physicality. Another good chance for Padua, denied by Sefcik. The Bruins trying to pepper in more and more shots as this one goes on.
And I can't stress it enough, both Sefcik with laser focus. They are hockey people, totally committed.
And you can tell right now on the ice, a yard sale, if you want to even call it that, in hockey. I know more of a lacrosse term. Another shot, but denied before the attempt. Cardenas playing some good defense. The Bruins taking it to the boards once again. Amato rolling behind the goal. And a good little shove there by Gapey for the Namers. And now a pile up on the boards. Loose puck. The Namers trying to clear their area. Still can. Loose puck. Another great opportunity, but right behind Ravelski. If he could have played that one onto his stick a little bit more in front, it's 5-0.
Yep.
Another great opportunity, though, for Padua. They have created so many great chances in this game. They should have scored more by now. But then again, you cannot account for the silent assassin I don't think any kind of analytics could. You put these stats into something, and I think that stat broadcast would say this one's done.
Yeah.
Now that we're still playing 4-0. Bad stuff. Trying to battle towards the crease. Good cross and almost in, but the rebound also not there. Third chance.
Oh.
It skies over the net. It was in, but not for the Bruins.
And Emily was all over the ice on that play there.
If you're Padua, you're thinking, what else do we have to do? I mean, that was a perfect cross inside.
That was a perfect cross.
Coyne really should have had a goal there. He really should have.
Yeah.
Just couldn't direct it in the right spot at the right time. He played it perfectly. And now bad stuff. A loose puck scooped up again by Sevchik. I've seen enough. Make her the starting first baseman. The way that she picks up the puck, it's like a first baseman.
Yeah.
Is that maybe the most technically sound thing of all time? I don't know about that, but does it work? Yes. And we all notice it. She doesn't play the game conventionally at all.
No.
She's not a conventional goalkeeper,
No.
but she's better than 90% of the goalkeepers in Ohio.
Yep.
I will say that with complete sincerity. No bias at all. She could be a top 10 goalkeeper in the States, depending on her nights. She understands how to withstand the pressure, and there it is once again. I mean, put her on a team that has half the shots taken on her.
Yeah.
First team.
She's at, what, about 90% save rate right now?
I think with this game, she is going to be taken to it. She's getting very close to it, at least. I mean, look at the shots on target. 37. So 33 saves so far tonight for Sevchik. Nothing more you can say. She has held up, and she has kept this game alive. She just needs a little bit of help from her offense. One goal gets this one to a new vision.
Could you imagine if it was 4-1 right now? If we score the next goal and it's 4-1 after the domination from Padua so far, that would be a great moral victory at that point.
It doesn't flip the result, but it gives the Namers enough confidence to maybe push for a second.
Yep.
You got to score the next one. Otherwise, this is Padua's ball game, and it's going to be done.
Yeah, if somehow they could score that next goal, it would be huge.
And Padua, they just want another goal, period. They have not scored yet in this frame, but they have been so close. Realistically, luckier bounces, they would have scored 3 times already. But just not getting the lucky bounces quite yet in this second period. Carlson playing it towards the crease, but denied. Another good attempt by Krill. Already 1 goal on the night. Rose's defense enough to poke it towards Sevchik. Now behind the boards to Cardenas, one of the captains. And Sami is able to clear the area for the Namers. And he will try and take flight up the boards. And there is a collision. You can hear it from here. The puck is back with Padua. And here comes another dangerous counterattack on the far side. Carlson off to the races, squares it across for Krill, and it finds the back of the net. Lady Luck finally returns to Padua. After all of the shots they missed, they earned that one. Now I want to see how they scored. I think that was a foot. Come along now, it's story time. We'll see it on the replay. I mean,
Nice crossing pass.
just poked in.
Poked in.
That's incredible. I think a foot got it. So now 5-0. And we are back to the action. What more can you say? This has been a really, really interesting game. Padua halfway to that tally that they need to win this one. And I think they're just going to get closer and closer as the night goes on. Holy Name still trying to build a good attack, just unable to get it going. And if you're Padua, you want to continue putting your foot on the gas here. 38 shots, 5 goals tonight. What more can you say? They want their 6th here. A great chance for it, denied by Sevchik. And the Bruins will circle on the far side. They take it from range, and that'll crack off the glass, scaring some onlooking fans in the process. Once again, Padua playing the board game very well, to the extent that we see some ice go out of the netting itself. Another good chance denied by Sevchik.
Another nice pass.
What can the Bruins cook up here? Playing really close to the crease. Sevchik falls on it on the end. And almost some words exchanged there by the Namers and the Bruins. It looked like Jukic did not like what Kaiser did there. Wasn't anything really menacing, just kind of a stare down.
Yep. A little bit of frustration. Well, a little over 7 minutes in. They've only given up 1 goal.
And Holy Name needs to keep that kind of pace. Once again, we said the goal would be to keep this one to a complete game. You don't want it to end early, and it might. A chance for number 6 for Padua, denied again by Sefcik.
Glove save.
And this one will bounce behind the boards, and I think hit off of the official.
Oh,
Cardenas having to work some overtime against the powerful Bruins. Takes some pressure. Now Badza on the boards. Sends a namer flying. And now Cardenas as well. A long shot off the shin or the calf of Rose. That's his calf, and he is limping.
oh yeah.
Anybody would be in that case. The Bruins still just getting through. Another chance for Boomsma, but cleared away for the time being by Gapey. And this one will escape the final third, but bounce right back in. It's Brand Boomsma, and he slaps that one in with ease. Arms up saying, my brother was a namer, I'm a Bruin.
Beautiful shot.
Brand Boomsma wanted a goal against Holy Name for as long as time itself at this point. He got it finally.
He got it. Nice shot, upper left corner.
And we'll watch this one back on the replay. There was never a doubt, was there?
No.
I mean, beautiful.
Beautiful spot.
And of course, you said they've only scored 1.
And
The announcer stinks. You might have taken a year off the mic, but you pick up right where you left off with that
You don't
one.
want me on hockey. You don't want me on hockey. I'm bad luck.
And a chance for number 7, a breakaway chance, and Sefcik denies it. It's off the roof, and it is gonna result in a stoppage. But if Padua scored that one too, well, I don't know if Holy Name's letting you back in the building on Monday.
Oh, goodness.
203 might be a little bit locked up for you.
Yeah. My bad on that one, folks.
The Padua fans are loving you right now.
8:45 left.
42-3 in shots.
And now that it is a 6-goal lead, I believe it is a running clock.
So now a running clock, and I think we're just over halfway through the matchup here. That says a lot about what we're doing. The whistle will blow. Surely not nice. And I think they're going to call it, but I thought he was ahead of the final third when he hit it.
Yeah.
Which, if he was, this shouldn't be, but maybe he wasn't. You never know. Puck drops back to the action. The Namers need to poke this one out of their defensive area, and they just do. Padua will send it right back, and there is the full clearance, and that one, pretty easily, is an icing.
And that is to get some fresh lines there, folks.
So 7:43 and counting left to play in the second. We have a lot to unpack still in this matchup. I think the way that Padua was playing, Mr. Ronco, they're lining up for another 10-0 here.
Yep. I think it's just a matter of at what point in time.
I would have to agree right now. Is Green on the far side. He will slip, and it is almost cleared away, but still in the attacking area. Nicely done by Carlson, and the Bruins can just be a nuisance for the time being. Green gets it back, but loses it. Yen able to get it out of the attacking area of Padua, and he will try and facilitate this counterattack. The Namers need any kind of counter here, but the Bruins force it right back, and Holy Name will just be reduced to sending it up the ice, but on target. So that is the first official shot on target of the second period. But they need a lot more than that. Another good bit of defense by the Namers, poking that one away. That time Jackson Stewart. Yen up the ice, loses that one to the boards on the far side. And Carlson will see this one a safety, or at least try to. Holy Name getting in a dangerous area right around the crease, but unable to do anything quite yet. Loose puck, it's a breakaway chance for the Bruins, one-on-one. It's Green trying to get around Andrioli. Andrioli takes him down, and there are some extracurriculars after the fact. He had to do it. He had to take him out there.
Yeah.
Well, that will put him in the penalty box.
Wasn't dirty, wasn't malicious. It's something you needed to do. Play the best defense you possibly can.
Just gamesmanship.
Yep.
That's all it is.
Would like to say Jackson Stewart, who you mentioned before, is also a part of our cross-country team that made it to states this year. Fantastic year for Jackson Stewart and the rest of the team.
And because of the effort there from Andrioli, he will be in the box for 2 minutes. Man down, but it does not mean a goal will score. Potentially Padua does score from the power play, but not a guarantee anymore. Sevcik saves the first time. The ricochet right there, but not directed properly by Ravelski.
We did a great job on the penalty kill in the first period. See if we can continue that in the second period here.
Now Ravelski, and you said it perfectly. Even 2 down, nothing happened from Padua. But of course, right after, that's when it did go in, not during the sequence. Point, he will slap it towards Sevcik right off the chest plates. Ravelski back top. Coin will try it again, plays it out to the wing. Good spacing by Padua, and picked up again by Emily Sevcik.
Nice job. We got 1:10 left in the penalty.
That was Alex Krill with that shot. The last, at least, touch on that sequence came from him. And another puck drop here. Padua wanting goal number 7. A lot of clean ice in front of them. It's Krill. Far side. Plays it back towards the end of the area. Crawford. Liam Crawford for the Padua Bruins near side. Thought about it. Lays it up behind Jacob Ravelski. Some good defense by the Namers. Now far side. Coin. Just behind the crease, a good cut by Crawford. Looking for some help now. Liam Crawford goes to the outlet pass, unable to pick up Braden Miller. And Padua will have to take everybody out of their attacking area and try it again. A good bit of work by the Namer defense, but the job is not done. Miller skating right back into the final third, nearly slipping, and now he does. The writing was on the wall there, lost his footing.
15
and the Namers will send this one off the ice.
10 seconds left in the penalty kill.
And that's a positive for the Namers. If you kill another penalty, that's something you take into the next game. Powerful hit off the boards. But as you said, they wanted to kill the penalty, and they do just that. As the Namers have Andrioli back on the ice. His risk paid off, but Padua right back to work offensively.
Nice
a chance here. And he doesn't want to go back to the box, but this time he boxes out properly and is able to get the puck away for at least a moment from the Bruins.
Nice defense by Shane Andrioli there.
The job is not done yet. Everybody was out of the area before playing it back in, so it is clean for the Bruins. And Andrioli needing to clear it away. Pickpocketed. It's Brant Boomsma. Boomsma near the crease, going near side to far side. Now looking for an outlet. He could take it himself, though. Brant Boomsma trying to go down low for Jukic. Unable to find him in the end. And Cardenas will throw this one up the ice. And it is going to hit the backboards. Down to 3 minutes left to play in the second period. Still one more to go after this. Padua up by 6. But they want one more before the frame is done. It's Boomsma going for the double. And he will be denied again by Sevcik. Excellent defense by Emily. The danger is still there. The long slap shot also saved by Emily. Another chance. It hits off the glass. No good. Now Bazda will facilitate. Playing it right. It's Evans. Evans nowhere else to go. Takes the shot. Almost gets the lucky ricochet, but denied. Sevcik did get a piece of it in the end. Now a battle behind the goal. Jukic. Looking for an outlet. He gets sandwiched into the boards. Now bad stuff for the Bruins. Intercepted down low. The Namers send it up the ice, and it is icing on the green wave. And the clock will continue to run. 2:10 left to play in the second period.
Was it 33 shots on goal at the end of the first period?
I think so.
I think it was 33. So 14 shots. Fell into 14 shots this period.
So 41 saves tonight by Emily Sevcik. That in its own right is impressive. A little slip there from Boscarello, but Padua able to pick him up immediately. And that is the positive of having so many great players. One makes a mistake, somebody is right there to help pick it up. But the Namers, they want more shots. Only 2 shots in this second period, 5 tonight in total. Padua has more goals than the Namers have shots right now. Putting that into perspective, it's Coin dribbling through the defense. A nice pass to Krill, but again denied by Sevcik.
Nice pass.
Krill has been so close on numerous occasions to getting his double tonight, but still not going to get it. Cardenas around the world, some heavy pressure by the Namers on the far side. Padua, one of the only times their backs have been against the wall this evening, and they hold up for the time being. And with 1 minute left to go in the period, they build a quick counterattack. It's Coin coast to coast, lays it off, great passing, but just in front of Krill too far. The Bruins still have a chance. Coin gets tripped up, the Namers pick it up, And this one should be an ice, and it will be. And as the clock will continue to trickle down, we will bring the puck right back here for one final puck drop this frame. A lot of action in a small sample.
I would say a better second period for the Green Wave.
I mean, statistically, yes. Mentality, partially. Still, a lot has to be done at this break. Padua wants to make it 7-0, but just as they kind of scrapped for it at the end of the last frame, they were denied. This time, they want to change things up a little bit. And these Bruins, they have the pieces to do so. The Namers once again clearing their lines. Final 5 seconds of the second period, and that should about do it for period number 2. Padua clears it away, almost a last-second chance for the Namers, but not enough time to drop it and establish, and that will do it for the second period here at Ries. Padua adds 2 more onto their tally, and as we have 17 minutes left to play in this one, it is the Bruins up 6-0 on the Holy Name Green Wave. I would say better than last year, though, to this point.
I would definitely say better than last year. I think the penalty killing has been solid. I think the goaltending, to have healthy Emily Sefcik back, has been solid. And it looks to me that they keep playing. There's no real frustration showing. They're working hard, and that's all you can do at this point.
But a lot of things to take away from the second period. Padua's offense not as strong, but I think a lot of different players coming into the mix. But Brant Boomsma finally gets his goal against Holy Name, something that he has wanted really since Brock went to Holy Name, and he decided, I'm going to go against the grain in that one.
Yep. I'll tell you, though, the passing was there for the Bruins. It wasn't the finishing this time. I thought they did a better job finishing in the first period. Second period, still nice passing, still great teamwork. Just a little misfiring on the goals there.
But Padua, no matter who the opponent is, no matter how talented they are, they want to win. And against the rival, it feels all the more sweeter. Through 2 here in Parma, it is the Bruins up 6-0 on Holy Name as you are watching OHSAA hockey presented by Ledgewood Barbershop.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Before we get back to the action, if you or someone you know is a business owner looking to advertise during broadcasts in the Cleveland or Stark County area, contact us at one of those avenues on your screen, and I would love to work out a deal with you to promote the best of your business and your brand. Thank you to all of our sponsors/advertisers for making today's telecast possible, along with the Holy Name Athletic Boosters. Well, here we go. 17 minutes left to go in this one, Mr. Ronco. Holy Name down 6-0 to the Padua Bruins as you are watching OHSAA hockey presented by Ledgewood Barbershop, but better than last year.
Better than last year. You had said before the game started to make it 3 periods would be fantastic, and we are on the cusp here. Much better second period.
And we are back to the action here. Padua once again attacking on the far net, so a tough vantage point for us to wrap up the night, but Padua has been very good this evening, and we'll see how they decide to close things out here in this one. And a lot of it starts with their offensive identity. Are they more pass-based or more finishing-based? And a good first shot, but saved by Sefcik. And we talked about that a lot. The first period was shot-oriented. The second one, passing.
Yeah. I think they might have made the switch to Colin Birch, if you want to double-check that.
And yes, they have.
Yep.
I believe that's number 42.
Yep, Colin Birch. Colin Birch made it in.
So Colin Birch is getting the last 17 minutes, maybe less, depending on how this one closes out. We'll see how this one ends up going. Padua still with plenty of shots, but Birch a couple of nice saves.
Yep. Sophomore Colin Birch replacing junior Emily Sefcik. So the goaltending looks very good for the future.
And even now, you have 4 goalkeepers. You have to have some kind of rotation. Emily can't face 100 shots every single night. That's how you get injured.
Correct. And getting Reed Fainer back tomorrow will be a big help as well.
And against a good Walsh team in that. You got to find a way to get something from that game, even if it's a goal. And a chance for Padua to open up the final frame, and it will ping off the back of the net. Padua able to find their 7th goal to begin the 3rd period. And the clock will continue to run.
Yeah, we have that running clock once the game gets to a 6-goal lead.
Watch it back here on the replay. I think he kind of just caught it and dropped it down and then brought right back in. Trying to see who got officially on the end of it. Always so tough to tell in those cases. Krill had the shot denied again. He has been denied so many times today, and it's not his fault.
I thought that was 10 with the goal, but I could be wrong.
If so, that would be Braden Miller, and that would make sense given his prowess this season. But Padua up by 7, trying to go home a little bit early tonight. Good no-look pass behind the back. The Bruins getting closer and closer to that crease. Once again, a new goalkeeper in for the Namers. Padua trying to exploit it as they have taken a total of 51 shots tonight. 52 save, 53 follows suit. 54 is a question mark, and the puck will sky behind. Still a chance for the Bruins. Another chance picked up, and the whistle will blow.
Welcome to the game, Colin Birch, getting peppered right away. That was at least 4 shots right there on him.
I think Padua was saying, we don't care who's in goal. They are going to get an avalanche tonight.
Yep.
Or if you're Padua, you're saying a lot of green icicles.
Yep.
Not waves, icicles. Temperature is getting very cold outside and not so much in here. A nice move by the Bruins, saved by Birch, just kind of anchoring that post, and he will fall on it there. And here's a little scuffle, and we have a brawl. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We have some action on the far side. It was a matter of time until it happened, and we have had our first kind of brawl in this matchup. I mean, come on now, it's hockey. You gotta love it.
It is hockey.
The teacher side of you does not love it.
Well, no, this is the side of me that doesn't love it. I'm a former athlete. I can't play anything anymore, but I enjoyed playing. And when you're in the box now, they both get to sit for 2 minutes. Not playing is not fun. So I would, in my personal opinion, I want to do things to stay in the game and keep playing.
But on our side of the camera, I think we like that a little bit more. It's a toss-up there. Never a dull moment. There's always something. Good slap pass and shot in the end. Very nearly escaping Birch.
Yeah, I never played a sport where there was a penalty box like that. That would be awfully tough.
But I love that move from Padua. It's kind of an initial shot, but then blocked down by another Bruin. It changes trajectory, but Birch sat down immediately, able to block it with ease. And it'll be a puck drop on the far side. The Namers really needing to win this one against Miller. And back to the action we go. The Bruins immediately take a shot, and it is saved by Colin Birch. And as well, you look around this facility, we mentioned it earlier, but really filled out completely. Not necessarily a sold-out crowd, but still a nice hefty crowd on hand tonight. Another good slap shot by the Bruins, not enough to find the back of the net. And they will try this one again. Good defense once again by the Namers. Can Padua fight their way in for number 8? Another good save by Birch. And this one will be sent out of the area. And Padua will have to see this one to safety. Flung right on back to Nugent, the senior. And here come the rest of the Bruins. As well, so far tonight, Holy Name only 5 shots, none yet in this final period. You got to find at least one. But intercepted by the Bruins before they can get it. It's Amato. And Amato is going to see this one to safety behind the boards for a short time. Carlson pokes it forward, now picking up Zweiner. And that one is out of a dangerous area for the Namers. Or rather for the Bruins. Now the Namers have to go back and play some defense. Padua circling like sharks once again with 11:05 left to play in regulation. Another good save by Birch, getting low to deny. And the Bruins are nearing 60 shots tonight. And there is 60, saved by Birch and cleared away by the Namers. Wow. Not on the board yet. It still says 59, but I thought that was a shot. Either way, it's close to that 60 number. How do we get here? I mean, that's 20 shots per period. and we still have 10 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Not at all ideal for the Namer defense. Their goalkeepers, they have been hammered tonight, and the hammering will only continue. Another great opportunity for the Bruins. Here's the shot, and it's in the back of the nets. Once again, Padua finds a way to strike, and this time it's Jager Ruvelski.
Beautiful wrist shot.
10-10 left to go. Padua needs 2 to end this one early. And they have matched their tally from the prior period.
And our gentlemen who gave the Thanksgiving headlocks are now both out of the box.
So welcome both of them back to the action.
Back to 5-on-5 action here.
Always good to see that happen. Padua once again controls the opening face-off after the goal, and they're wasting no time flying up the ice. A lot of good Bruins in the area trying to get another good shot on targets. And officially with that goal, 60 shots on target for Padua tonight. I mean, truly tremendous from them. Here's 61, just wide of Birch. But still in a dangerous area for the Bruins to strike. Michael plays it behind the crease. And it pings right off the backboards in a high sky. Picked up and put down again by the Bruins. Can they deliver on this long sequence? It's Messina. Uses the boards to his advantage, picking up Green. Green slipping behind, very nearly loses it. Able to find a Bruin in the end. Here's the chance for Padua. And that one will stay kind of stagnant right around the crease, still in a dangerous spot. Birch ready to go if a shot will come. Instead, it will go out of the offensive area of Padua. Point aim trying to build a counterattack. And instead, it's Cardenas flying off the boards. And Padua trying to fly back up the ice. A lot of physicality tonight. A lot of Namers going down to the ground and getting toppled. And that is the latest example of it.
Just under 8:30 left in the game.
And as well, make sure you stay with us after this one goes final, as we will announce our player of the game presented by CrossFit Strongsville. Very nearly goal number 9 for the Bruins. Still in a dangerous spot, but a lot of bodies right around the goal. That will make Padua's job a lot more difficult. Krill spinning around, going behind the crease once again. Birch still in a ready spot. Once again, Padua trying to catch the Namers off guard, and they will. They will poke it on through, and they have their 9th. One more, and we're done.
Yep.
And the Namers have to hold up for the next 7 minutes and 40 seconds to avoid last year's fates. Do you make the change and get rid of your starters? Or do you just try and go all out to win it here?
I think you finish it off now, yeah. Finish it off. Yep. It's your rival. Finish them off now at this point and move on to Gilmore tomorrow.
Dare we call this a walk-off if they get it? We might. Hicks up the ice for the Bruins. They want to go home with 7:10 on the clock. Up the boards once again. The Namers now settling with it. It's Kaiser. Loose puck for the Bruins. A chance to win it here. And across the face of goal, nobody home to pick it up once again. And Padua will have to run it back around. They're waiting for their opportunity. They go from long range and denied again. And Padua will have to deal with a face-off instead. And as we have a stoppage here, Old Holy Name teacher and now Padua teacher, Mr. Ivan joins us as he is now talking to Mr. Anko. So it looks like at least for a second I'll be running solo. So let's see how the next 6 minutes and 30 seconds go here. Padua trying to end it here, but picked up by Birch.
Always great to see Mr. Joe Ivan.
He can still hear what I'm saying. That's always good. But a nice pickup save there by Birch. The goal right now, keep the game going if you are Holy Name. But that is easier said than done.
And I am standing
and Padua
here.
a chance to close it out. Just denied in the last seconds.
And I am standing here with last year's Teacher of the Year, Mr. Joe Ivan.
Correction, excuse me. Boozma out to the wing. Now 6 minutes to go. There's the shot. Birch gets it. But always good to see old Namers, even if they're wearing colors that Namers don't like necessarily. But you know what? Padua's our number 2 at SmeeSports, so we don't mind it at all. It's Holy Name of Padua up in this region. So I don't hate it. Can I say that as a Holy Name alum? Can I even say that?
And Mr. Iben is shocked. He just looked at and saw 66 saves. He was shocked by that.
I think a lot of us are based on how tonight has gone. This is not at all what we expected. I think we expected a lot less shots, and very nearly is it in. I think Birch just did enough to save it. I think a couple Bruins thought it was in, but they will have to wait a little bit longer. So now 5:10 on the clock in regulation. Padua currently out shooting Holy Name by 61. Padua slap shot, almost redirects, still loose outside the crease, cleared up the boards, and Padua will have to reset their offense, but not for long as it is an icing call on the Namers. Once again, the puck will circle back to the attacking third of the Bruins. We've talked about it all night. Get a better result than last year. If you're Holy Name holding off for the next 4 minutes and 40 seconds, that's how you get a better result. But do they have enough in it to get it? That I don't know. A chance once again for the Bruins, and it'll chip behind the goal, and it'll settle on the boards once again. A lot of board settling tonight for the Bruins. Birch getting ready for the shot. Now an end around behind the goal. Padua still right there, clearing it forward, still in the area. It's Boscarello from long range, just wide of Birch. Still a dangerous attack for the Bruins, and finally cleared up the boards by the Namers. And they are going full defensive mode, as you would expect.
Just under 4 minutes now.
And once again, no shots in the third period for Holy Name tonight. I mean, what do you make of that stat?
I felt better about the second period, but this has been a tough one here.
And we'll see what is said after this matchup. That is what I'm really intrigued to see. What changes are made before Walsh tomorrow? But still a lot of fans in attendance tonight cheering on both teams. That is what you like to see. Once again, play settling on the boards for the Bruins. A chance for them to really ice this one now. And there is a trip right in front of the goal. The Namers not going to get doxxed for it quite yet. And we will have to wait. Puck now in the corner with 3:10 remaining in regulation. The Bruins content with seeing this one out, but once again, the goal, it has always been to get a 10-0 over their rivals. Here is the chance. It's Krill going towards the goal, trying to end it, and it is saved again by Birch. Padua not done
Beautiful
yet.
pass.
Another good
Beautiful
settle.
pass, beautiful save.
And once again, Birch right in there. One more attempt, it goes behind the goal. Holy Name defending like this is Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. They're not focused on anything else other than keeping this 9-0. And good defense there by Shane Andrioli. Outside of Sepchik, maybe the Namers MVP tonight. But in a losing effort, no less. And Andrioli, a little bit of extra oomph on that hit.
Well, you can see with the weightlifting done for Andrioli. He hit the weights hard in the offseason. You can see it's paying off. But definitely a stronger player this year.
And a good ball, or rather, good puck up the wing for the Bruins. They want to end this one here. Once again, playing on the boards with 2:05 remaining across the face of goal and not able to poke it through. And Padua will curl on the far side. Green tries squaring it central, but will lose it outside the area. Carlson picking it up. Officially less than 2 minutes to go. Once again, Padua 66 shots on the night. Number 67 saved again by Birch. A lot of saves since entering the matchup here, but still has allowed 3. Now the Namers building a counterattack, trying to get something going for them. It's Andrioli taking the shot, and the follow-through. It is in! And with 2 minutes to go, the Namers will find their opener tonight.
Andrioli to Cardenas. Fantastic.
Better result than last year.
Yep. And great to see Tommy Cardenas, a fantastic student. Great to see him with some success there.
You watch it back, just great passing all the way around. Andrioli squaring that one. A good save for Nugent, just spilled over in the end.
Nice little last 2 minutes for the Green Wave.
And they need to keep it going here. Now 9-1 your score. And for Padua, you really feel hard done by. You could have had that walk-off win on numerous occasions. Just couldn't get it done. And now less than a minute to go. Padua will win this one. They will improve to 2-1 on the year. Holy Name falls to 0-5, and they have a quick turnaround just like the Bruins. Padua tomorrow at Gilmore. Holy Name on the road at Walsh. I believe the Holy Name game starting a little bit later than Padua's. Boscarello denied by Birch. And good defense once again by the Namers. They have really turned it up defensively in the final couple of minutes. Boscarello long range once again. Birch swallows it.
And that should be it, folks.
And it looks like both sides will agree with that.
Yep.
As with 10 seconds on the clock, not much time for any extra action. We'll see if we do see one final puck drop, but I highly doubt it. And if not, that will be your final, and that will be the case. Your final here from Michael A. Ries Ice Arena. Padua 9, Holy Name 1. A great result tonight for the Padua Bruins. They improved to 2-1 on the year, and a team who made it to the regional championships last season, poised for a return. This is how you get back on track.
Absolutely. Early season domination of your rival. Great start early season. And with the Green Wave, you score with under 2 minutes to go. There is no mercy rule, so I mean there's something to build on there.
It's a positive, and you have to look at the positives now standing at 0-5 on the year. But one thing is for sure, something will have to change in the coming days, weeks, and months to get this program back on track. Your final once again from Ries. Padua 9, Holy Name 1. We will step aside one final time and hear a word from our sponsors and be back on to announce our player of the game presented by CrossFit Strongsville.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Well, welcome back to Michael A. Ries Ice Arena. Your final score tonight, Padua 9, Holy Name 1. Your player of the game presented by CrossFit Strongsville. It was a toss-up, but just for the storyline attached to it, it will go to Bram Boesma. A great goal in the second period. That goal, I believe, was the 6th of the game, and that slap shot going in, that pretty much said, this one is done. Nothing else can be done. And Padua was going to be victorious. Now 2-1 on the year. Holy Name now falling to 0-5. A lot of changes needing to come for them to get back on track. You look at their next couple of matchups. They're at Walsh tomorrow night, which should be a tough matchup for them, but still one that they can hang in. Then a tournament against Clay and Benedictine, followed by another home game on December 5th against Thomas Worthington. They were number 40 in the state last year for a reason. There is talent on this roster. They just need to find a way to recalibrate and get back to their best and get some more goals on the board. You cannot be scoring your first goal of the game with 2 minutes left to go and expect to win. If they can make that change and get some cleaner defense, not as many shots on your goalie as so far. They have faced a lot of shots this year. 70 more added on tonight. They were outshot 70-7. 63 more shots allowed than they took. And that in its own right is an insane number. As for Padua, job well done. Averaging 3 goals per game. That average goes up now heading into the game against Gilmore. Then they have a tournament game against Notre Dame Prep, South Bend, and Perrysburg before hosting Hudson on December 11th. We said it during the broadcast, and I think it is really vindicated by what we saw on the ice tonight. Padua has a chance to make it back to the regional final, the round they fell in last year to a very talented St. Ignatius squad. If they don't make it back there, I would probably be surprised unless they would play Ignatius leading up to it. This Padua team has so much talent, and I think they have the willpower and the manpower to make a run all the way to the regional final, if not the Frozen Four. And if they get there, all bets are off. This could be a state title contending Padua team, especially if they beat Gilmore tomorrow. You beat Gilmore, your season completely changes. This goes from a season that could be around 500 to all of a sudden a true title contender. And that is what they want to see happen. They want a winner here at Padua. 12-19-1 last season, but they were far from it in the playoffs. Same with Holy Name. But Mr. Anko, I'll turn it back over to you. Where do you go from here if you are Holy Name? Once again, being outshot 70-7.
Well, if you're asking me my opinion to right the ship here, I do think with Lake Catholic coming in back to hockey next year, maybe you try to piggyback with Lake Catholic, maybe go into the white division and try to play some games with a little different competition that has teams with 9th and 10th graders playing. To get some confidence, you want to play, but you also want to win. You got to win sometimes, and that's always good for morale. So this year, it takes positive coaching. It takes special coaches to look at all the little things that people are doing. I could look at several things that, and I don't want to single too many people out here, but like you look at some of the things that Shane Andrioli did. He mixed it up. He played physical. He kept scrapping. There's times when he's going full tilt on the ice that you gotta acknowledge those positive things when you're watching film together. I think Thomas Cardenas had some good moments. I think you look at the goaltending with Emily and how active Emily Sefcik was. She was so active, and she never got down. She kept playing, and that's high school sports, and that's what you need to do. So it takes positive coaches to build a positive culture, and so that way, when things don't look good on the scoreboard, they're still good in your locker room.
And now looking at Padua, there's so many great things they did today. They were a well-oiled machine, top to bottom. But you have to turn around and play Gilmore. Arguably the toughest team on your schedule. That's the closest you're going to get to an Ignatius Prep game. How do you go about this game with minimal rest to go out to Gates Mills and put on your best show? Once again, they lost last time 4-1. How do you make it closer, if not completely flip the script and get a massive road upset?
Well, I'll tell you, you just took your rival out to the woodshed. You just won 9-1. That has some positive energy. That I don't want to say it's a relief, but to early in the year to beat your rival, it sets the tone for the rest of the year that no matter what else happens right now, there's positive things going on. So if you walk away beating your rival and beating an extremely talented Gilmore team, that is a heck of a weekend in November. And what does that do? It makes December, January, and February that much more special because you start to believe. There's whispers of Padua being really good this year. We saw it tonight. And so to have a great weekend this early, it's like Legos. You got a great foundation and you're making a really fun something with Legos. And so Gilmore's a heck of a team, but I think I don't think Padua played their best the first time around. I think you're going to see a slightly different Padua team tomorrow, and I look forward to hearing about the results.
And I think that one is going to go down to the wire. If you ask me, that could be a matchup that in the final 2 minutes is tied. I could easily see it.
Yeah, and I think in a situation like that, the momentum is to the team a little bit of the underdog. So being out in Gilmore, if it's tied, 2-3 minutes left, I really like Padua's chances with their passing. They're great passing. They really center a lot of nice centering passes with this team. Multiple guys taking shots. There isn't one guy carrying this team. There's multiple guys who can put in the back of the net. So if it's a close game tomorrow towards the end, I like Padua's chances because they're going to have a bunch of guys put it on goal. And as Tim Sullivan, our former Holy Name head coach, who we loved coaching here, he would always say, put it on goal, put it on goal. You never know what happens. And maybe next thing you know, it's 3-2, 2-1, 4-3, and makes for a great Thanksgiving.
All I'll say, Padua has a shot. They want a great Thanksgiving. But our player of the game, Brant Boosma, his house is going to have a very interesting conversation at that table with Brant scoring against his brother's alma mater. We did ask Brock his opinion. He's just happy for his brother. He's willing to forget which team he scored for.
I do think that was a good older brother moment where he was just happy that his brother scored on a fantastic shot.
If anything, he just points to that game at Maple, November of 2022, and says scoreboard and leaves it there. I think that's pretty fair.
Absolutely.
And I think that is how that one's going to play out. But
Absolutely.
Padua, don't be surprised if they contend for a state title when it's all said and done in March of 2026. The talent is there. The willpower is there. But can they get it done when the going gets tough against some of the state's best teams? That's what we want to see. And through 3 games, I think so far the answer is starting to teeter towards yes, and that is saying a lot about this team, more because of who they have to play down the stretch.
Absolutely. And with their schedule, and really both teams play great schedules, with Padua's schedule coming up, it's really going to get you tested for the playoff run.
And I think that's a great way to wrap things up on that end of things. Padua gets the win. Holy Name back to the drawing board. A lot of talking points. Not so much here, but I would say more in the locker rooms of both teams. And that conversation is going to carry any weights. If it does carry more weight than this one, it's going to mean changes, and it's going to mean some great results for both teams down the stretch this season, especially Holy Name, as all it takes is one good result to flip their season. And I think they have the pieces in place to do it, but we will see. To stay up to date on all the games that we are covering, follow SmeeSports on Instagram, SmeeFist2024 on Twitter, and SmeeSports LLC on Facebook, LinkedIn, and that could be the TikTok handle. I don't even know at this point, as TikTok's a newer edition. Let's see. Is that the handle on TikTok? We're going to do a quick little review of that one real quick. I think that's a valid use of time. At SmeeSports on TikTok. There we go. Had to confirm that one before putting that out there. And as well, go down below and subscribe. Our goal is to get to 5,250 subscribers by the end of this calendar year. Less than 50 away. We have NEO Youth Elite coming up in a couple of weeks. We will have all of those games once again live here. We have some Holy Name basketball, Minerva basketball, Alliance basketball. Pretty much everybody's basketball games coming up. This is our one and only hockey game of the year, but a lot of basketball coming up starting on Tuesday as Minerva takes on Indian Creek at 6:30. Looking forward to that matchup, but that'll do it for us here from Michael A. Ries Ice Rink. Padua gets the win 9-1 over the Holy Name Green Wave. Mr. Ronco, once again, thanks for being here. Really appreciate you coming out here on a Saturday night to watch this one.
Thank you so much for the invite. I always appreciate being able to do a game with you. Thank you so much, and thank you for all the work that you do for high school sports and making high school sports possible for so many people who cannot be there to watch, whether it's their niece, nephew, whoever it is, grandkid. Just fantastic job covering these sports.
Looking forward to the coming week. Hopefully we'll find some staff for Saturday. Otherwise, we're going to go deep in the barrel. We're going to find some people for BW. Mom, if you're watching at home, learn how to run the camera again, as you might be getting called out very, very soon. I'm trying to convince people to miss Michigan and Ohio State. That's not an easy battle. I will win the battle somehow.
Oh, gosh.
It's a battle worth fighting. That'll do it for us here. For Mr. Ronco, I am Nathan Smee saying so long from Parma, and we will see you on Tuesday for some more exciting basketball as Minerva takes on Indian Creek. But this has been OHSAA Hockey on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. And once again, congratulations to your player of the game, presented by CrossFit Shrungsville and Brant Boosma.